finally have one of these big boy turbos. I wanted the G30, but it wasn't spending $3 grand, so this was the next best thing. Now let's hope it doesn't give me too much issues putting it into the space. So this is a GBC 3700 with a T3 back housing. So oof, it looks fun. Look at that.
No, I see you doing 2 things at once. You can't do that.
That's why I'm holding it like this one, like a baby. So there it is. The housing is in. Now I'm gonna see if I have enough room to fit it with the alternator bracket in place. Ooh, bad boy. So there it is. It's in place. It looks like it's about the same size as the other one actually. It gives me more clearance with the fan. So yeah, just gotta buy me a little blanket for it, and I think we should be good. Just gotta get like a little 1/2-inch spacer, a little spacer inside, just lower it a little bit, so this way I could just get like one of those elbows and make a filter on it. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's turning out. So this is a 1/2-inch spacer I'm gonna use to just lower the turbo down a little bit, so this way it'll clear the bracket for the alternator. These are drilled, so I have to drill these out so the bolt could just pass completely through it. I think more or less this is where we're gonna end the weekend off. I'm welding up the pipe over here. That one's getting welded. Then I'm gonna figure out. I think I can move this. My boy told me I could probably heat this up and just bend this a little bit to get it out of the way, so I can have the water to air intercooler straight. And this is the old drain worked. Turbo drain that worked, so I'm happy with that. Now I have room to make a normal 90, because this one was a tight 90 because I didn't have enough room. But right now I think I could just make one that just goes like this and goes straight down, because this downpipe no longer fits. So obviously here, because right now it's hitting on the actual oil pan, so I have to cut it about another, say, 1/4 inch, take it out, actually 1/2 inch, take it out, close it up, then I could start realigning it to that one down there. That's it for the day. So the test fitting for the mount, the T-bracket, is on the way. It got mailed out, so once I have that, that should be good. I could just, finalize the location of the engine. This is what I'm worried about. I'm wondering now that since I have to remake the downpipe, I should just make it to a regular 90, because this is a tight 90. I don't know if that's going to cause any issues with the back pressure, because this is a bigger turbo. I don't think so, but I'm gonna do some research. This water cooler is coming, a shallower one, so that should give me about 1 inch of clearance, so that should also help with the spacing for the turbo, so that give me about 1 extra inch clearance. So this way I can run the intercooler piping right here up into the water to air intercooler. That's kind of the plan. Have it come here, transition, and come up here. So once I have the radiator in the final location and I could start running the lines, then I'll take this, try to adjust it to wherever I need to, even if I have to cut this off and set it at an angle. This way it's a little bit easier to make the line, because that was always a problem. So do that. Oh, I was able to locate the Mac valve, so I just put it right here. I'm gonna get the braided lines and make them for right here, because I have the fittings. So I'm just gonna put those on. But yeah, I'm just waiting on a little bit items, and once they're here, then I could just start putting everything together. Then I'm gonna try to start working on the wiring next week if I don't have anything else. But so far, I think we're getting there. Gotta admit though, it does look good. And yes, this is just temporary, so hold it. I'm gonna have a better bracket made up for that one, but right now it holds it in place to where I need it to be, and that's why I knew, and this is why I knew this has to move.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.